All right, guys, welcome back. It is about to get started here. Thursday Night Thunder, we have quite a group of matchups going. And Angel is going to get his very first shot at the WCW World Title match. But before that, we've got 8 other matches to get to, so let's get this thing started. What is going on, Eagle Star? Welcome to the stream, brother Dubs. Welcome to the stream. What is going on, Sentinel? Welcome to the stream, brother. Hold on, did we get that in? Okay. You're gonna see tonight, there are title belts on the line, but not as many as there normally are. There is, however, a lot of other things starting to develop. And we're going to get another look at Tierfel. Brand new look. Still has his old look, but also has his new one to boot. Kedri, haven't seen him in a while. Max and Dave getting a chance to start this whole thing out. What is going on, Paden? Welcome to the stream, brother. This is the show right before Hell in the Cell. Now, it was supposed to be WrestleMania, but with the brand new game coming out and that being 40 years of WrestleMania.
Is a fatal four-way Falls Count Anywhere match. Making his way to the ring from Blackpool, England, weighing in at 228 pounds, Dave.
Figured it would be better to wait on our WrestleMania thing. The WWE, WCW got together, talked it out. Instead, flip-flopped some dates. Now, Hell in the Cell will be our very next episode pay-per-view event that will feature WCW going up against the WWE. You know, we talk about some new looks. This is also, we've seen this look a little bit, but also a fairly newer look from Dave as well.
And his opponents, first from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 249 pounds, Kedri.
Well, let's send a shout out to Paden's hairstylist. That'll be another good one. Kedri, another wrestler, have not seen a whole lot of since getting into the WCW. Typically going up in the television championship department, but tonight will be facing off in this fatal four-way elimination match, trying to get his game back online and get back on track and hopefully get back after that title. You know, there's a lot of people that you're like, hey, wouldn't want to go up. We're going to see a few of those wrestlers also here tonight. However, Max has got to be on that list. Just would not want to be standing in the ring watching this big monster come out. However, Max woke up sexy as hell again and made sure he put it right back on his t-shirt. Really interesting with Tierfel, you know, haven't seen a lot of him, kind of got a glimpse of him right before the WCW broke off from the WWE and formed the brand new WCW, but haven't seen a lot of him since coming to the WWE. Reminds me a lot of Kedri, so it is going to be very interesting that Kedri and Tierfel are both in this match. Can one of them kind of get the momentum back going in their direction and then start making that climb up towards some title belt contention? Here we go, refereeing rings the bell, guys getting after it. You can see that Max obviously has the size advantage in this match, but Dave coming off one of his better matches yet, fighting against the Giant, big body slam on the Giant, so you know Dave has the power, even though he's a little bit shorter in size, to go up against the bigger guys. Wrestles a lot bigger than he is. Now Kedri and Tierfel getting after it. Kedri can end a match this fast. He has got a move called the Irish Car Bomb that if he gets you in it, probably not going to kick out of. But Kedri now fighting his way back through. Looks like kind of a double move just happened. Looked like Max not only hit Tierfel, but Kedri hit Max at just about the same time. So that is going to be interesting. Now the one thing none of these guys are going to want to have happen is let Max start getting a hold of you. But here we go, one of the fatal mistakes typically made by some of our bigger guys. Max goes after the stairs, and Kedri gets it turned around quick, but look at that. Dave rounding second base, sliding right into Tierfel's face there. And Tierfel's going to need more than a hairstylist to get that fixed. Kind of a pretty cool move Tierfel just pulls off there. You know, watching him wrestle, you get to watch like Kedri wrestle, you watch Tierfel wrestle, you're going to start seeing some moves that we typically don't see from a lot of the wrestlers. They've got some very unique moves. For whatever reason, Kedri went on and took the long way home. Ran all the way around the ring just to get to Max. That's got to make Max kind of wonder, like, hey, I'd be keeping an eye on Kedri right now. Looks like he has it out for Kedri. Now, Max fighting back through Tierfel, walking through him, trying to get through Dave, but look, right back in the loving arms of Kedri. And now knocked up against that wall. Now, in this match, falls probably will be counting anywhere, so we really got to be watching out. We could do that. We could actually make the hairstylist Paden's manager. Especially what's coming up with 2K24 getting released March 5th. There is going to be more than 100 cost slots for the first time, so created wrestler slots, more than 100. And we are definitely going to be taking advantage of that. Look at that! Dave hitting Max with the twisted tango on the outside. Referee taking his sweet time. But it doesn't matter what kind of time the referee takes. That is a 3 count. Max eliminated from this match. Dave trying to make it back in. Don't think Tierfel sees him coming. Dave has won matches with this move right here. Puts him up in the backpack. Rolls the leg again, 2. And Tierfel kicking out in 2. There it is again. Twisted Tango Dave on another level. Went to go pin him, and I don't think Tierfel realized what was about to happen, so Tierfel ends up saving Kedri, and Dave proving that no good deed goes unpunished. Takes Tierfel, throws him up into the ropes, picks him up, big slam. And Tierfel gets back in. Wait. What is this? That is a crazy looking pile driver. Dave somehow rolls out of the ring, takes an elbow to the face, but still only a 1 count, which is pretty impressive after taking the twisted tango right on the job. And I don't care who you are, I don't think he's getting out of this one. Tierfel in the Irish car bomb, too. And look at that, Tierfel kicking out in 2. Dave waiting for him, and Kedri's like, this is really the guy I wanted anyway. Hits Dave with the Irish car bomb. 2, 3. And now you gotta think Kedri has got to be the favorite to win this match, but Tierfel back to his feet, fighting back, looking like he's getting ready to go after a chair. Gets Kedri with the chair, keeps letting that offense fly. Hitting the midsection, hitting the legs. Kedri rolls out of the way, stops the onslaught. And another big slam, rolls up the leg. 1, 2, 3. And Kedri comes out a winner. So can Kedri parlay this momentum into his next match?
Here's your winner, Kedri.
Guys, remember, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, turn on the bell notification so you don't miss any time we go live, share the video. We are getting ready to start selling t-shirts. Paden has actually got to see the t-shirts in real life, so that's something. And I think what we could do right now, since Paden's hairstylist is cutting Paden's hair, we might as well maybe have a little late edit to a match right now. When in Rome, right? So we can take Paden, insert him right into this match, and keep this thing rolling. So interesting thing about this match, and even getting it added to this match, is Paden and Damian actually took kind of a hiatus for a while and have been gone. We haven't seen a lot of GC Rock, but GC Rock was in the world title picture for quite some time. Got to see a little bit of him recently defending his motorcycle. However, we'll be going up against these two tonight. Fatal 3-way elimination match. All 3 of these guys could use
The following contest is a triple threat Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring, representing the powers of pain, from London, England, weighing in at 311 pounds, the Destroyer, GC Rock.
all 3 of these guys could use the momentum going into Hell in the Cell. Hell in the Cell is going to be where the WWE wrestlers and the WCW wrestlers will face off against each other to see which promotion is better. As of the last time they did this, the WCW actually dominated that pay-per-view. Will the WWE be able to come back, maybe save some face, and prove that the older promotion is where the best wrestlers are? Didn't do it last time, but should be able, or will get a chance to do it this time. Or, you know, the WCW could continue to dominate them and make them look silly. That's the other possibility. Guys, if you're watching for the first time and you don't know what we're doing here, I create most of the wrestlers, all of the arenas, all of the title belts. We write the storylines. I let the computer do all the wrestling. Look, Mom, no hands. Turn off the commentators. Watch it live as you watch it and commentate on the matches. So if that is something you're interested in,
First, from New York, weighing in at 338 pounds, Damian.
then go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Now, Damian making his way down to the ring. The Undertaker's son, the nephew of Kane, making his way down to the ring. Has seen a lot of success since coming back, as he tries to gain momentum going forward and getting in the hunt for the world title picture. Something we didn't even think about in the upcoming event. Do you think it's possible that Damian faces off against his dad? Maybe he faces off against his dad and his uncle in the same match. Who knows? Maybe that's something that's coming further down the line. We'll just have to wait and see.
From Wadley, Alabama, weighing in at 237 pounds, Paden Hardy.
Paden Hardy now making his way down to the ring, going up against two monsters. How is Paden going to be able to hang in this match? We'll have to wait and see, because while the other two will be doing a lot of wrestling on the mat, Paden will take it off the top rope. Ain't scared to do that. And is going to need to use every piece of the ring to hope to come out on top of this match. So this is the go-home show right before Hell in the Cell. Every single match here is going to matter, as the WCW wrestlers try to gain some momentum going on to this pay-per-view event. Now look, if we started off this match and I was Paden, I would have jumped out of the match, let the two big guys go after it for a little while, let them wear themselves down. But Paden getting right in the mix. Look at this, using his speed to try to stay one step ahead, but Damian finally catches up to that, and GC catches up to him. So there is typically in these three-way matches a lot of back and forth as things get started. Now, usually we don't see the ladders play any real big parts of the matches as far as the ladder themselves. However, what we see a lot of is the ladder on the ground and wrestlers being smashed upon it. So, no doubt about that still hurting, but look at this, taking a page out of Dad's book. The Undertaker, Damian now walking the ropes and coming down right on the top of that shoulder. And GC Rock kind of sits back, just waits for Damian to do his move, and now gets in control of him inside the ring. Paden on the outside, grabbing another weapon. And I don't think Damian sees him coming. Now, Paden was a baseball player, but did swing and miss that time. Hits a single right over the second baseman's head, or Damian's head for that matter. Rolls up the leg, two, and already a 2 count. Oh, that is a big slam. 1. And look how fast he kicks out. Damian now gets the stairs. Thought he was going to be able to get Paden as well, but Paden blocks that. And now, round and around and around and around they go. Little shout out to Adele right there, if you guys didn't pick up on that. My lovely song voice. Look at how big that slam is, though. GC Rock picking up Damian. Damian tried to give Rock the boot, but instead Paden gets in the way, takes the boot for GC Rock. 1, 2, and GC Rock kicking out in 2 again. And look at that, that slam right down on the back of that chair. And that almost looked like the Pebble Buster. Rolls the leg. 2. And Damian kicking out in 2. Don't quite think that was the Pebble Buster, but it looked really close. And this is the only other thing. Like, you hitting GC Rock in the head. I don't care what you hit him with. The man's wearing a helmet. Damian now looks like he's starting to call for it. Took a little bit too long to call for it. Paden jumps through the legs, grabs, puts him in an ankle lock. Referee right on top of it. Is he going to tap out? No, fights through it. Splits Paden open. GC Rock had the chair, puts it down, throws Damian into the steps. And that is usually the mistake that the wrestlers make, is going after those steps. Paden now getting back to his feet. Looks like a little present got delivered. Damian laying down, center of the ring. Paden going off that top rope. Hits him with an elbow. Thought he might have tried to go for the pin, but GC Rock there to shoulder block him. Paden, though, sees him riding dirty. Got him, and G turns it around yet again. Remember, GC Rock, previous former multiple world champion. And that is what Paden is going to have to do right there. It's got to be quicker than the competition. But now got caught up in the rockopotamus. That has ended a lot of wrestlers' nights. Referee 1, 2, 3. And GC Rock takes out Paden Hardy now. If Paden had his manager, the hairstylist there, she might have been able to prevent that. Maybe distracted the ref or something. I'm telling you what, the hairstylist just sounds like. That just sounds like somebody you want in a wrestling game. GC Rock now taking that kendo stick. And you look at the kendo stick. Finally breaks over the back of Damian. And now will GC Rock put Damian up? Nope. Puts him up, and this is usually one of the preludes to the rockopotamus. But now, is he making the mistake of getting after these stairs? Well, it takes it, throws the stairs right on top of Damian, now driving Damian into the mat and into the debris of the kendo sticks. Gets him, that is, oh, that was just about the Pebble Buster. And we can't see it, but GC Rock starting to bleed a little bit underneath that helmet. Damian still going after the head, but look at how fast GC Rock, G knows if he stays on the ground, it may be all over but the crying. And now massive powerbomb out to the outside from inside the ring. And look at GC Rock somehow getting up. Takes Totes McGoat's baseball bat, however. G sees that coming. And tries to fight through it. Oh, thought that might have been. But it isn't. And GC Rock now with the baseball bat, but Damian sees him coming. I don't think too many people have even had the opportunity to get hit with the baseball bat as of yet. So you can see my logo change everywhere, but if you look down here, my old logo is still down on that board. I kind of expected this in this match at one point. that this match would take both of these wrestlers to the limit. Now, was it the kind of match that either one of them necessarily wanted before the pay-per-view event? Probably not, but GC Rock will come out on top and put an end to Damian's winning streak.
The Destroyer, GC Rock.
So one of those matches that just take the wrestlers to the limit, but they will have a couple of days to recover before the pay-per-view event happens. Now, on social media, we know that Rebecca has issued the challenge once again to Witcher for the bike. However, there has been a lot of other things going on right now, so it is not that they didn't see what is happening, but we need to keep our eye on that, as I am sure that will start to develop as soon as it can develop. But right now, the leader of the New World Order, Heather D, will take on Becky Two Belts here tonight. Again, if you haven't figured out the theme of tonight, it is trying to build the momentum.
Contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing the NWO from Huntsville, Alabama, the Extreme Heather D.
Trying to build the momentum going into the pay-per-view to take on the WWE talent dominated last time by WCW. But will WCW be able to defend their spot as the top brand in the wrestling universe? I like in these entrances where you can really get a good shot at the brand new logo. That new logo will be on the t-shirts. And hopefully before too long we can figure out a way to get them made and distributed so that you guys can order them. One of the few NWO members to ever really wear a different color, and the only one currently allowed to wear a different color, is the leader of the NWO. But that color does not appear in her ring attire.
The irresistible force, Rebecca Dawn.
What is going on, Digital? Welcome to the stream, brother. Becky now making her way down to the ring. Another one, too, just trying to get some momentum, trying to gain some momentum going in. It'll be interesting to see who gets shot at Universal titles. If you look at most of the Universal titles, they are in the WCW already. So WCW wrestlers won't really get a chance to challenge for these title belts because they will be defending them. However, there is one set of belts out there, the men's tag team universal title belts, where The Undertaker and Kane currently hold them and belong to the WWE. So, will the WCW be able to defend the 5 belts they have and bring home those belts? We will find out in our very next episode, which coincidentally will truly be episode 100. This is episode 99, and look at Becky go flying through there, catching Heather. The little bit of a suicide dive, except she landed. Listen to that crowd chanting. Crowd chanting, this is awesome. But Becky landed on her feet, so maintains the offense and maintains control of this match. Big slam on the outside, and you can see it's right in that area where there is no mat, there is no ramp, so straight on to the concrete with that slam. That could be devastating, and that may just put an early end to the night of Heather D. With no belts on the line, you can win. Look at Heather, though, moving much, much slower. You can win on a countout. The only thing you can't do is have title belts change hands, but no title belts are on the line here in this match. Becky looking like a woman possessed. Maybe she's trying to send a message to Witcher to let her know she wants that. She wants a shot at that bike. Now rolling up the leg, one. And Heather still kicking out at one, letting you know Heather very resilient. Very resilient and has taken a lot of punishment here in this match already. But look at this. Becky now on a roll. And I believe that is 2 wins already in a row for Becky.
The irresistible force, Rebecca Dawn.
So Rebecca Dawn, Becky 2 belts. As she used to hold 2 titles. Looks like she is trying to get her name back in the mix. And back in the title hunt. Now, speaking of title hunts, our first title belt on the line here tonight. Typically, the Women's Television Championship belt is defended on Thunder, but tonight we will also have the Men's title belt defended because it was not defended on Monday Night Nitro. So, Lady Rock getting her shot tonight at one of the new factions, the Order of the Phoenix.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WCW Women's World Television Championship.
So Lady Rock making her way down to the ring right now. Brand new entrance. Entrance is different from what she has had in the past, but making her way down to the ring. Recently had Penny return, so Penny, Lady Rock, and GC Rock all wear the helmets. However, Lady Rock and GC Rock keep their helmets on. Penny does take hers off. One thing that they can't say anything about, there is a lot of pyro here in the WCW. So Angela Starr now making her way down to the ring. The newly designed WCW Women's Television World Championship. That title belt is on the line. The men's title belt will be on the line right after this match. But Angela, the current champion, will defend it against Lady Rock here tonight. Angela Starr has absolutely dominated anyone who has come and tried to take that belt from her. Will that domination continue?
Introducing the challenger from Manchester, England, Lady Rock. And her opponent from Birmingham, Alabama, she is the WCW Women's World Television Champion, Angela Starman.
So Angela Starr, former member of the Women's Four Horsemen, that has broken up, but Angela and Jane both joining Mimi and Phoenix to form the newly created Order of the Phoenix, and coming out with probably some of the coolest outfit designs we have ever seen in the women's division. But none of the outfits matter right now. The only thing that does matter is who is going to walk away with this title belt here tonight. Lady Rock not having the most success in wrestling so far. However, we have seen a lot of turnarounds already here in Season 5, already in the new WCW. Will Lady Rock be able to join that group of wrestlers tonight as far as getting some things turned around? Looks like she's doing a fairly good job right now. Jumps, big elbow right on the back of Angela. Angela trying to get up and finally just can't do it. Big shin to the side of the head. Angela continuing to let the boots go. But now Angela gets to her feet and gets her shot at some offense right here. But look at this. Lady Rock turning it back around, really letting it go with the lower body. Big swing and slam, using the momentum of Angela against her, but Angela, the current television champion, kicks out in one. And we talk about controlling a match. Sometimes it doesn't matter if you're going fast or you're going slow, but the pacing of the match really dependent upon the wrestlers. If you can control the pacing, if you can make the match, whether you want it going slow or you want it going fast or a little bit of both or whatever it is, if you can control the pacing of the match, you are usually in a very good spot to win it. Referee counting slower than molasses in Alaska. May never have seen a slower count in my entire life. But the amount of time it took to get from 1 to 2 is the amount of time it's taken to get 3 to 6, so there's that. Now, the one thing is, there is a title belt on the line. The WCW Women's Television Championship on the line. That belt will not change hands if there is a count out. It doesn't matter who gets counted out. The belt will not change hands. Angela now looked like she might have been playing a little possum. Lady Rock gets that count reset. Count going much faster now. But Lady Rock retreating back into the arena. Angela right on her tail. And look at that big kick to the side of the head. That might do it too. And Lady Rock kicking out in two. If that wasn't Angela's finishing move, it looks very similar. Oh, here it is. Here is Angela's finishing move. Oh, holy Moses. Never seen that happen before, but Lady Rock counters the finisher and now pins Angela 1, 2, and Angela somehow kicks out in 2, but you can see not a lot left in the tank. Lady Rock gets her up top. You know, we don't get to see many of these moves. Look at this. This is Lady Rock's finishing move. If she gets this in, it'll be all over but the crying. Here we go. Huge slam. Lady Rock rolls up the leg. She may have just become the brand new women's television champion, and she has done it, her very first title belt in WCW.
Here is your winner, and new WCW Women's World Television Champion, Lady Rock.
Congratulations to Lady Rock. Beat a very, very tough champion to win her very first title belt here in WCW. Half the night down, half the night still left to go. Now we are going to see something that I think a lot of people have wanted to see. Goldberg will be facing off for the very first time against a New World Order member since leaving the New World Order. Will he be able to get a hold of the men's WCW Television Championship, or will Recon Delta continue his reign as the TV champ?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WCW World Television Championship.
Word on the street is Angela Starr may be changing up her finishing move. But right now, you can listen to the crowd chanting the name. Goldberg is on his way to the arena. You know, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know that I'd want to be the next guy to fight Goldberg after Goldberg loses the $1 Million Championship to Paul the Thing. Paul will be in action here tonight as well. But Recon Delta putting the television title on the line against a very pissed off Goldberg. Recon Delta, one of the most unique wrestlers we've ever created. It'll be very interesting to see every time. It's like every time we get into the next year, Recon Delta is the one that I'm always interested to see if we can recreate. It takes a lot of time. You look at the hair, different. You look at the face stuff, different. Just, it takes a lot of time to create the tattoos, the everything. And now Recon Delta starting to see success with the New World Order. You go back to season 1, Recon Delta was our most successful singles wrestler, but then kind of lost a little bit in season 2 and 3. 4 started making a comeback, and now a WCW television champion here in season 5. You can clearly hear who the crowd is standing behind.
Introducing the challenger from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 270 pounds, Goldberg. And his opponent from Elysian Fields, weighing in at 252 pounds, he is the WCW World Television Champion, Army Ranger.
It's funny, if you look out in the crowd, you can see a lot of Who's Next at Jackhammer Speedway t-shirts. Crowd clearly behind Goldberg. Recon Delta is going to have his day cut out for him right now. Goldberg now looking at that title belt. Referee letting you know title belt is on the line here tonight. Another gold-edged title belt. One of the cooler things that we have figured out how to do. And now Recon Delta needs to get off. Not necessarily to a quick start, but needs to maintain control of the match. Goldberg in 3 moves can end your night. And he has proven it time and time and time again. Now, one of the more interesting things is you've got one wrestler that has a jackhammer spear, the other one with the Delta variant. Both spears. Which spear is going to win out here tonight? Look at this, back and forth. Both wrestlers trying to assert their dominance, but neither one really being able to do it. Delta now gets him in this front side like chin lock type of maneuver. Goldberg fighting through it yet again, determined to put him up against those ropes. And look at that move. Didn't quite see it coming. Wisely tries to get back in the ring, but Goldberg sees him coming, catches him right before he gets back in the ring. And then already down to the ground. And Goldberg is going to have to keep an ear out for the referee. Referee already up to a 2 count. We know that the title belt will not change hands on a countout. So it doesn't matter. You can win the match, but the title belt will not change hands on a countout. Look at Recon wisely using the entire arena, not just the ring, but the entire arena to try to wear Goldberg out. And for Recon Delta, it doesn't even matter if it's a countout, if he wins or loses the countout. Now, Goldberg, it does absolutely matter. So hopefully Goldberg trying to think forward and maybe reset the time. But look at this, Recon Delta not 1-10 that way anyway. He runs and gets back in the ring. Now Goldberg looks like he's setting up for the jackhammer spear. Not the jackhammer, but the jackhammer spear. Hits him with it, gets up, and will he go for the pin? Usually he doesn't, but in this time he does too. And Recon Delta kicks out in 2. However, Recon has got to be careful because you know that jackhammer spear is the prelude to the jackhammer, and he has got to try to do whatever he can to avoid it. Right now, doing a fairly good job avoiding it, but oh, There it is, Superman punch. That is the prelude to his own spear. 2. And look at that, both competitors with 2 counts. Goldberg trying to roll out. Recon stopping them from doing it, however. Picks him up, big front slam. And now look who's getting set up for it. Here we go, Superman punch. Goldberg tries to fight back, but doesn't. Gets the Delta variant instead. Recon now rolls up the leg. 2. And somehow Goldberg still manages to kick out in a 2 count, even though he's got 2 Superman punches. Has got the Delta variant, and now Goldberg trying to get things going again. Recon trying to fight back. Crowd chanting Goldberg. 1, 2. Recon kicking out in 2, but here it comes. It looks, it's almost like he wants to end this. Spear versus spear. Can he hit him again this time? Does it? Rolls up the leg. 1, 2, 3, and Goldberg is the brand new WCW Men's Television World Champion.
Here is your winner, and new WCW World Television Champion, Goldberg.
Goldberg, a mainstay in the old WCW, is proving to be a mainstay now in the brand new, newly formed WCW, and Goldberg, one of the pioneers, trying to lead the way. It's interesting because normally Goldberg would hit you with that spear and then go back straight into the jackhammer. This time, not doing that. Something I thought would be very, very interesting is, yeah, we do have a 3-way match, but what would be a little more interesting is what if, and I'm just saying, what if we added one more person to the mix? Just one more person got added in to the mix. What would happen then? So Grady, late addition, being added into this match. We have the new look of Andrew Dubs, Paul the Thing, the current $1 Million champion, Jace Wagner of D-Generation X, and now Grady, still of American Alpha, being added back into this match. This could be huge going in to the Hell in the Cell pay-per-view that is coming up in the very next episode. But before we get there, who is going to come away in this match? No title belts on the line. But in a match of this caliber, you may not need them.
Falls Count Anywhere match. Making his way to the ring, representing D-Generation X from Huntsville, Alabama, weighing in at 267 pounds, Jay Wagner.
So Jace Wagner making his way down to the ring ever since joining D-Generation X has been on quite the roll. Much more success found since joining DX. Andrew Dubs, also brand new to WCW, but has found a lot of success so far. Will this be another stepping stone as Dubs tries to find his way in to one of the title divisions and start making some inroads towards a title belt? Will this just be kind of a warm-up match for Paul the Thing, brand new $1 Million champion? Or will Grady start proving maybe Grady is trying to become a horseman?
And his opponents, first, representing the Brain Busters, from Area 51, weighing in at 273 pounds, the Universal $1 Million Champion, Paul the Thug.
Paul the Thing in the belt that should have been made for him anyway. $1 Million Champion. That's the other thing. Paul already wearing a crown. What is it going to look like if Paul can go on and become the WCW's first ever King of the Ring winner? That tournament going on currently, and the very next time we see that tournament happen will be day 2, day 1 already in the books.
From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 240 pounds, Andrew, the Villain Dub.
I'm telling you that, even the entrance attire, one of my more favorite that I've seen in a minute. Look at that on the front of it. Freaky. Dubs, though, really finding some success, and then seeing some of the new moves Dubs created. This character, we had to do a couple minor tweaks, but very successful character every time I have even tried to test out how it was going to go.
American Alpha from Asheville, North Carolina, weighing in at 247 pounds, Grady.
So Grady now making his way down to the ring, seeing less and less of American Alpha as a tag team, but starting to see Grady a lot more in the singles competition. Getting down to our last few matches of the evening. On the way to Angel's very first title shot. World. What is going on, Herbie? Welcome to the stream. You know the only phone call that I'm ever going to take during a live stream is Mrs. Totes. When she calls, you got to answer. But look at this. Paul the Thing and Dubs the two fighting in the ring, but Dubs, I'm telling you, you're not going to want to take your eyes off him. He got some different moves that we don't see a whole lot of. Grady and Jace Wagner on the outside of the ring. They are doing their thing there. Jace, for whatever reason, going after them steps. What kind of a move is that? Dubs now rolling up the leg. And only a 1 count. Grady also kind of like a little man possessed here as well. And I don't think Paul really is expecting this from Dubs. Don't think he was expecting it. Kind of caught him off guard a little bit, and now Dubs getting up after everyone. Jace rolling out of the ring. Maybe going after Paul right now, but Paul sees him coming and catches him. Picks him up. Big slam incoming. Right down on the ground. To the ground now. You got to go get down on the ground now. And look at this. Dubs might be a smaller wrestler, but does not wrestle small. Matter of fact, reminds me, if you go back and you watch some early Grady, like back in the season 1, season 2 area, Dubs almost reminds me of an early Grady. Paul getting up after Jace. Jace in the corner. Now Paul getting back around, kind of getting some things rolling. Sees Grady get thrown in. And now the wrestlers switch off again. This is going to probably prove that no good deed goes unpunished. Grady ends up accidentally saving Paul, and Paul now picks him up. Huge choke slam. Thought he might have been going for a pin right there. Does not go for a pin. And Dubs, so far Dubs just like one step ahead of Paul. Whips him into the corner. Nobody really noticing what's going on. Grady sees it, delivers the knee. And now Paul the Thing starting to fight through it too. And I think Paul has got a few things for Dubs. That was his finisher too. And Dubs kicking out in 2. Dubs almost got swamped. Picks him up, rolls up the leg. 1, 2, 3. And Paul the Thing showing you why he is the $1 Million Champion. Grady and Jace now going back and forth. Referee trying to get in position. Huge clothesline onto Grady, and Paul still delivering the damage. Jace getting back to his feet. Inside the ring, slides out and catches Paul off guard. Remember, Jace has one of those finishing moves too. We haven't seen it in a while, so we haven't really talked about it. But he has a finishing move called the Jace of Spades. That will be a thing that ends your night really quick. Typically, that move sets it up. He takes him, throws him in. Paul catches him, throws him in. And tells them both, but Jace getting back to his feet. Paul looking for a weapon. And delivers the chair right to the back of the head. Jace gets Paul the Thing out, gets Grady out. And Paul now going after them stairs. Jace saying no thank you. Thought Jace might have been going for the Jace of Spades, but doesn't get it in and doesn't see Grady coming. Grady, though, picks him up. Back down. That is Grady's finisher. 1, 2. And thought he might have been taking the Jace of Spades off the playing field, but does not get a chance to do that. Throws Grady into the ring. Jace trying to get back. Paul now with a sledgehammer. And Paul just wants to be your sledgehammer. Oh, Grady gets the ladder. Jace starts delivering ladder shots. Paul does not appreciate it, but look who's starting to come out on top of that whole exchange. It is Grady. Grady gets Paul up. Is he going to be able? No, that is a completely different move. Thought almost looked like that was going to set it up, but did not. Jace tried to deliver the knee right back to Paul, but Paul stops him, hits him up underneath the chin. Jumping clothesline, and Paul goes down. Jace trying to get back to his feet, and as soon as he does, gets a reverse clothesline from Grady. Grady now, this might be Grady's finisher. Hits Jace with it one more time. Just like that Britney Spears song, Hit 'Em Baby One More Time. And somehow Jace kicks out for the second time. Grady now throws Paul the Thing back in the ring, jumps back in, going for the sledgehammer, but Paul sees that coming, grabs the chair and said, no matter what either one of these two do, it is not working out for him. That was almost like a reverse finisher from Grady, and now Jace flips him around. And what goes up, it's got to come down. Big slam. Jace thought he was trying to get on top of Paul, but Paul not having it. Grady's still trying to come to. Paul trying to chase him down. Grady sees him coming. Does not see Jace coming, though. And it's hard to tell. Sometimes I think that has got to be Paul's finisher right there. That has got to be the Swamp Thing right there. But now Paul gets Grady up in that massive bear hug. And if you look at Paul's hair, you can see green tint through it, even though his hair is black. Definitely that greenish tint to it. Not easy to do, by the way. Grady now fighting through, delivering elbow shots, doing the clap on, clap off the ear clapper. And now can he end Grady's night with that slam? Or will he not? I think Paul is almost determined to hit Grady with this sledgehammer. I think that has been the whole point of what Paul's been trying to do, and finally delivers. That might be it now. Paul the Thing just hitting Grady repeatedly. This might be all over, but the crying. Thought Paul might have went for the pin, but doesn't. Grady does, however. Referee right there hits it with the 1 count. Now Paul and Grady going back and forth. It's almost like Grady's trying to prove he deserves a shot at that Universal $1 million title. Apparently doesn't get his squats in the gym done today, so Paul the Thing, always being a good teammate, helps Grady out, lets him get his squats in. Now Grady picks him up, down he goes, rolls up the leg. This might do it. 1, 2, 3, and Grady comes out on top. Grady, not even knowing he was wrestling tonight, a late entrant into this match, wins it. So Grady, added late, ends up coming out on top, barely had time to put his tights on, and ends up winning this match. So final 3 matches of the evening. 2 out of 3 falls on the line. WCW World Championship title belt on the line. And not tag team partners as of yet, but facing off against the Horsemen tonight will be Bobby O and Boom. Almost like a tryout for the two of them to see if this is something they want to do. So definitely something we kind of want to keep an eye on. I don't think it necessarily matters if they win or lose, but how do they wrestle together here tonight? Really tall order going up against the Four Horsemen.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 317 pounds, Hacksaw Bobby O.
Tall order going up against the Horsemen here tonight, but the thing that we do know is if Bobby O and Boom can wrestle good together, prove that they're a good team, they could end up dominating the men's tag team division. So like I said, don't necessarily need a win, don't necessarily need a loss, don't need anything, but how do they wrestle tonight? Do they work well as a team? Can they see each other as tag team partners moving forward?
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 271 pounds, Dangerous Boom.
Now you know it, and I know it. It's Boom. Red, White, and Boom making his way down to the ring right now. You can see it's interesting that they both have very similar themes. So, kind of an easy pairing once Boom changes outfit, changes attire. Just kind of made sense that these two guys would end up getting together and at least trying out the tag team division by themselves. Oh, you can call out Grady. You guys can call out whoever you want. And we try our best to get those call-outs worked in when we can.
And at a combined weight of 544 pounds, the Four Horsemen.
So Eagle Star and Rowdy making their way down to the ring. The light heavyweight and the U.S. champions. No titles on the line here, but kind of wondering who will be the next to challenge Eagle Star in the light heavyweight division. Will it be JP? Maybe Cameron? Ed Cardozo? Kamikaze Von Du? Andrew Dubs? Like, who's it gonna be? X-Pac, maybe? Now, obviously, Eagle giving up the size to all three of these wrestlers. But you can see, as far as the light heavyweight goes, does not look or wrestle like a light heavyweight. Yeah, we will definitely look into that, see if we can't get that worked in somehow. Look at that. Bobby O and Eagle going after it. Bobby O taking it over that top rope. And Bobby O not quite wrestling like a big man normally wrestles either. Still, you could win this match, no title belts on the line. And you know that it is not above the 4 horsemen to win a match or lose a match that doesn't matter on a countout. Look at that. Bobby O might be winning it right now and winning it on a countout. You know, I'm looking at it now and I'm starting to wonder. That is a horseman-esque move right there. Maybe Bobby O putting his name, not ever tagging in, boom, not even letting his tag partner get a shot at it. Very horseman-esque. Maybe he's trying to send a message to the horsemen. Hey, I belong with you guys. I just beat you guys. Never tagged in my partner and beat you on a countout, which is exactly what us horsemen would do. So that is a crazy match. Didn't really, at the time, think that Bobby O would have his name in the ring, thrown in his hat to be a member of the 4 Horsemen, but I think that's what just happened. I don't like. I'm not even mad. Like I'm like what? I'm impressed. So mother and daughter stepping in the ring right now. Misti and Kylee Watson will be going up against the current tag team champions, Victoria Van Diver and the judge, Julie Justice. Look at that matching tattoo, mother and daughter making their way down to the ring, trying to become the new WCW Women's World Tag Team Champions here tonight. Will the NWO be able to get it done in the ring right now? Don't know that we've seen too much of this combination in the NWO, but we will see it now. And a lot more of it if they can win here tonight. This, though, is the match right before the main event of Angel and Totes McGoats with that championship title belt on the line. So if you remember, Miss Justice, Judge Julie Justice, was a member of the 4 Horsewomen, was a tag team champion with Angela Starr, beat Angela in a one-on-one match for the right to name her next tag team partner and retain the title belts. She named Victoria Van Diver, and since then, the two of them have been able to defend their title belts. So, will they be able to do it tonight against the New World Order?
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the WCW Women's World Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the NWO. And their opponents, they are the WCW Women's World Tag Team Champions, the Authority.
So it just seemed like a natural pairing. Was no surprise when Judge picked Victoria to be her tag team partner. Now both women putting those title belts on the line here tonight against the New World Order. The Judge will kind of start it out, and I guess this would almost be the way you'd want the matchup to go. All women are about the same size, but when you look at the more of the power, you're looking at Kylee, you're looking at the Judge. Victoria trying to get involved, and her involvement works out. Judge now able to turn it around. And now the Judge getting Victoria tagged in. The Judge off to a quick start. Maybe using a little bit of that emotion against Kylee. Kylee probably a little bit ticked off, getting kicked in the back of the head and then having that match turn around on her like that. And it looks like Victoria trying to use that against her right now to maintain the advantage. Now Kylee back up to her feet. Trying to get Misti tagged in. Thought that she wasn't going to get a shot at actually getting her tagged in. But Victoria Vandiver ducks the punch and is waiting for Misti right there. Connects with one kick. And now connects with a boot right to the side of the head. Rolls up the leg. Only a 1 count. Probably just gauging what is going on and sending a message of this is where it's going. With you getting pinned. Look at the feet. Probably some of the fastest feet in the business. And so far, Victoria Vandiver kind of maintaining control of this match. And now it goes and gets the Judge tagged back in. Women's Tag Team Championships on the line right now. And while we have this shot right here, remember, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, turn on those bell notifications so you don't miss any time we go live, share the video. It's all very appreciated. And Misti still just going after the Judge, and now getting it to go back and forth, telling Victoria to get back to her feet, giving her a little bit of help now. And taking her right back down to the ground. Victoria taking Misti now to the outside of the ring. The Judge getting back to her feet and back in her corner. The referee starting his count. With the title belts on the line, even though you could win the match, the title belts will not change hands on the count out. Lot of Goldberg jerseys out there, Goldberg shirts, NWO shirts, and Rey Mysterio shirts out in the crowd right now. Misti now, even though she was the second to get inside, has control of this match right now. Victoria Vandiver trying to crawl to her corner, get her tag team partner tagged back in. Can she make it? Does make the tag. Referee now trying to get out of the way, but look at this. Misti waiting on the Judge. Gives her a hip toss to the ground and then keeps the offense rolling right here. Misti now getting Kylee tagged back in the New World Order, even though they've been together for a long time. These two haven't necessarily been wrestling a long time, so it's as interesting to see these two be able to work together the way they have up to this point. And even for that matter, the Judge and Victoria Vandiver haven't really been working together either. So, both still kind of new teams, probably trying to figure each other out, trying to figure out how their tag partners are going to react in certain situations. Both right in the middle, though, and wanting to either maintain and retain or gain the WCW Women's Tag Team titles. And I would say it almost looks more like the NWO is working more well together than the other way. Misti now taking it through the ropes. And right back to that hip toss. So the Judge gets Misti thrown back in the ring. Misti now turning her attention to Victoria Vandiver, but sees the Judge coming. Thought the Judge was going to get that little roundhouse kick in. And Misti, though, stops it and stops her from tagging back out of this match. Here we go. Red's Redemption incoming. Rolls up the leg. 1, 2. And a kick out in 2. Didn't think the Judge was going to be able to kick out in 2, but does just that. Oh, Victoria with a huge save on the Judge, but look at that. Even though the Judge got back to her feet in time, she still did not recover. And Kylee, big slam, rolls the leg. 1. And the Judge, always using her head, reaches over, grabs the rope, and stops the count. This might be our first actual double team move incoming. NWO getting ready for the double team. Can they parlay that into a win? And here it goes. Huge clothesline. Red's Redemption incoming. Is she going to be able to get it locked in? Does. Rolls up the leg, and this has got to be over unless Victoria can break it up. She does break it up. But Victoria paying the price. Hopefully Kylee can take the Judge, throw her back in the ring. And will Misti take this opportunity with nobody there to protect her? Nobody there to break it up. Can she get something in? Cannot. The Judge fights through that. Not allowing. Not allowing Misti to get the pin in, and now turns that around. Picks her up. Look at the state of that move. Slams her down. I was like, where's the pin at? 1. And Misti kicking it out in 1. Misti, though, back to her feet. Victoria Vandiver gets tagged in, and look at this. Huge power bomb. 1, 2. And somehow Misti kicks out again. Here we go. This is one of the best in the business, but Misti ducks under that. Back and forth, they trade the punches. And we talk about it quite a bit, but you look at the height of Victoria Vandiver, and that is typically the issue on how powerful that move is compared to other wrestlers. Now Misti trying to get Kylee tagged in, tags her in after going to Suplex City. And right now, maybe because Kylee has been out of the ring for a little while, the timing of that move was just off. Kylee now getting her back up and takes her right back down with a big O slam. And I think this might be, look at that. Huge powerbomb. Thought she would go for the pin, but is not interested in pinning her. Victoria now trying to fight back. Kylee fighting back. And look at the sheer power. That's the other problem. You know, we talk about the height of Victoria Van Diver, but look at the height of Kylee as well. Big slam. Thought she would. Oh, now she does go for the pin. 1, 2. And Misti just getting back to their corner. Was not able to get in and try to break that up. Kylee now going, getting Misti tagged back in. Not sure that is the best idea. Misti just recovering from the last time she is in the ring and then getting thrown right back into the fire. But look at her fight. Look at her fight through the whole thing. Gets her knocked back down. You can tell Misti moving a lot more slowly. Kylee picking up Victoria. Big slam. Thought she might have been setting her up for the finishing move. But instead gets Misti tagged back in again. And Victoria Van Diver looked like she was waiting. Looked like Misti was going for Red's redemption. But Victoria stops that from happening. And now trying to get her back over into her side of the arena. The champs setting up their own double team move. And you can see this is why they are the champs. How did she even hit that? And then why didn't she go for the pin? Misti blocks that attempt. And then even though she went through all of that, gets right back up, takes her over. And now you can see not going quite the way she had planned. Victoria now trying to get back up to her feet from outside the ring. Kylee now's got the judge up, slammed right back down. And I keep expecting Kylee to put her finishing move on, put the old kibosh on some things, but just not what has been happening. However, Red's redemption. Third time's the charm. We might have brand new champions. 1, 2. Oh, even though she had to take the long way home, still there in time to break it up. The judge slides out of the way, gets up, backpack maneuver to Misti. Judge starting to feel it, but Misti up way faster than I think the judge had really planned on. Takes her, rips her into the ropes, hip toss. Misti trying to recover now, rolls up the leg. 1, 2, 3, and you are just not going to get up from 3 Red's redemptions. Shouldn't have got up from 1. So that is amazing.
Here are your winners, the NWO.
So the New World Order are the new women's WCW Tag Team Champions. Finally, somebody dethrones the judge, Julie Justice, and her newly named tag champ, Victoria Van Diver. But the NWO walks away with the title belts here tonight. So all of that is all good. It's all said and done. Everything is in the books. We have seen a lot of winning tonight. We've seen a lot of losing. But what we haven't seen is the best 2 out of 3 falls count anywhere with the world title on the line here tonight. Angel of the LWO, the Latino World Order, getting his shot at one of the 4 horsemen and current WCW World Champion, Totes McGoats.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match and is for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship.
So WCW World Title on the line, one or a couple days before the Hell in the Cell match, which will turn out to be our 100th episode. Will Angel be able to win his very first World Championship belt here tonight, or will the 4 Horsemen and Totes McGoats still prevail and take all 3 title belts in to the Hell in the Cell pay-per-view event? Haven't got to see a lot as far as Angel wrestling as of late. Angel named the leader of the LWO by Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio, who then stepped down and moved on. But not before naming Angel the leader. Totes McGoats now, brand new look. Making his way down to the ring. One-on-one match here tonight. First one to pin or tap out twice, or get their opponent to pin or tap out twice, will go home the WCW World Champion. Will it be Totes McGoats or will it be Angel? We have seen some world champions, but so far here in WCW, we have had Totes McGoats, Paul the Thing, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, Blackheart win that title belt. Will Angel be able to add his name to the list here tonight? Did somebody give you a black eye? No, had to fight for it.
San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 239 pounds, Angel. And his opponent from Huntsville, Alabama, weighing in at 257 pounds, he is the WCW World Heavyweight Champion, Freak D.
It is funny, though. It looks like that title belt. That title belt is on the line tonight, the one that's right there. Had that title belt for over 20 years now. Kind of crazy. The old WCW championship title belt. So here we go. Off to a quick start. Totes and Angel getting after it. Look, referee right in position, making sure that she is staying on top of the action. Angel fighting through. Big clothesline against Totes. Totes tries to roll out of the way. Angel catches him, though. And then puts the side of his shin right into the old scunion of Totes McGoats. The 99 episode streak continues with the word scunion. Angel, though, trying to play it up to the crowd. Totes swings and misses. Then takes Angel, whips him to the outside. We're about to see right now, do the falls count anywhere? And yes, they do, because there is the referee. So you cannot run. You cannot hide. The 2 out of 3 falls counting anywhere will count anywhere. Totes taking him, picking him up, trying for a fall right now. And only a 1 count. Had to test out the waters a little bit at least, see how things are going. And now Totes wrenching on that leg. It has been a fairly even match up to this point. Angel not letting the size of this moment get to him. Still performing very well, but now Totes trying to show him why he is the world champion. Now Totes throws Angel up in the corner, goes after the stairs, which is typically a fatal mistake. Angel now coming to and takes the stairs right to the face. Take 1 set of stairs, call me in the morning. Let me know how that works. Well, hey, while you're at it, take 2 sets of them. Totes now driving that elbow into Angel. Will he go for the pin here? No. Talking to Angel saying, hey, I'm the world champ for a reason. Angel says, I know, that's what I want to get after. And now takes Totes, throws him into that corner. Thought he might have hung on trying to get that pinfall, but does not get the pinfall. And now swinging the left, swinging the rights. Swinging so many, he's out of sights. And then picks him up, throws him, smashes him down. And I thought Totes was going to hit him first, and then out of nowhere, Angel brings that surprise clothesline, catches Totes riding dirty. First to his feet, whips him into the corner now, going after it, gets him up on that top rope. Are we going to see something? No, Totes fighting through it now, letting the hands and the feet go. But Angel catches him and a big knee. That could be devastating right there. Thought he might have went for the pin. Totes trying to roll over and getting away from Angel, but does not. And there it is, 1 fall already. So if Angel pins Totes 1 more time, Angel will be the brand new WCW World Champion. Will Totes be able to hold on to it? Or is Angel about to become the brand new champion? Look at Angel. Just the fight in Angel right now. I think he understands what's about to happen, but Totes kicks out in 1. But it looks like he is starting to understand the gravity of the situation, makes a mistake, goes after the chair. Totes now knocks him into the corner. Starts delivering the right hands. And Totes using the corner, using the chair, using everything he's got, trying to make a comeback on Angel right now. Angel up in this match, 1-0. Totes misses it. Angel catches it though. And Totes can't get back to his feet quick enough. Look at that, off that second rope. Delivers the fist right to the face. Totes getting back to his feet, and there's Angel waiting for him again. And if once or twice was nice, the third time had to be the charm. Angel now setting up for his finisher. If he gets this in, you gotta believe it's over. We may have a brand new champion too. And Totes somehow couldn't kick out the first time, but kicks out the second time. Holy Moses, Angel now keeping the offense going. Nowhere to run or hide in this match. As we said before, the falls do count anywhere. And Totes having problems getting back to his feet, so Angel giving him some help. Whips Totes over in the corner. And Angel trying it again, picks up Totes, throws him down, setting up for it again, and there won't be another way to kick out of it for a second time. Angel jumps, and we are going to have a brand new WCW World Champion. Angel winning 2-0 against Totes McGoats.
Here is your winner and new WCW World Heavyweight Champion, Angel.
Angel, the brand new WCW World Champion, but I'm going to tell you what, not sure the Horsemen are going to let that stand. We will have to see what happens. What is Angel doing? Freaking Totes out. Doing a little freaky to Totes, but congratulations goes out to Angel, his very first World Championship. You think about what a road that has been. And now the end of that road gets to see Angel with the world title. Now that is going to do it for us here today. Remember, the next episode is the 100th episode of our Universe Mode. It is Hell in a Cell, the WWE versus the WCW. For everything you guys do and all of us here, I appreciate you guys. Remember, drop the like, subscribe, do all the stuff. If it so moves you, become a member. The more members we get, the more championship belts we can actually give away. Real championship belts. We're very close to getting our first championship belt and being able to give that back to somebody in the community. And we'll catch all of you guys in the next one. Peace.